Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Say it one more time.
Amen.
Sure, it's an honor and a privilege to be here on this day to honor one of my last honors. It's kind of hard for me today. I said I'll pray for you.
Yeah.
But I want to say something to the family. I want to encourage the family. John said it best in John 14. When Jesus was talking to his disciples, he said, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, also believe in me. In my Father's house there are many mansions. If it was not so, I would not have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go and prepare a place for you. I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. Whither I go, you know, and the way ye know. Thomas said unto the Lord, Lord, we know not whither thou goest, and how can we know the way? Jesus answered. Jesus said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. These are encouraging words to the family. And I ask y'all to encourage each other in a time that we're living in.
Yes.
Praise the Lord. Amen. In my Father's house there are many mansions. You know what keep me shouting every day and keep me feeling good every morning is that I heard the bad news, I heard violence, I heard like Jesus said that, you know, that in the last day there's going to be wars and rumors of wars. There's going to be pestilence, there's going to be famines. What keep me shouting and feeling good is knowing that I'm just a pilgrim passing through. I'm just a stranger in the land. Praise the Lord. But I got a Lord that has went somewhere and prepared a place for me. Are you glad about that on today? How many of you know Jesus got a place for you? Amen. The psalmist said that when it gets hard, I go to the rock of my salvation. Oh, I've been happy here. You thank God for your rock. Won't God do it for you? Amen. Praise the Lord. I encourage the family. Lean on the Lord. Man, his shoulder's not too small for you to lean on. He wants you to lean on him. The Bible says, cast all your care upon him, for he cares for you. You know, one thing about God, and this is what I love about the Lord. He's a God of life.
Yes.
He never intended for none of us to go through this. He never intended for death to have power over us. But he's a God of life. Yes. But because things are the way they are, the Bible said that he so loved the world that he gave us his only begotten Son. That death won't have power over us. That if we learn and know the name of Jesus and believe in him, the Bible said that we shall have everlasting life. How many of you think God and death do not have power over you? Oh, praise the Lord. When you're in the Lord, guess what? You don't die. You multiply. Oh, I'm trying to witness in here. Praise the Lord. Don't weep for me. Amen. Rejoice because I don't die. I multiply. Amen. Praise the Lord. Sister Elizabeth is right here with us in spirit. Oh, come on and give God a praise for her life. The goodness of Jesus. And how he came to pay the price. So that we would have to weep when it comes to death. He came to pay the price so that we'll know that there is a life on the other side. Amen. We don't have to drown in depression. We don't have to be sad. Amen. We don't have to let death rule over us. We can say, death, get on back. Like Jesus said, Jesus said, death, where is thy victory? Where is thy sting? Oh, praise the Lord. In the name of Jesus, we have the victory. We have the victory on today. I encourage your family, praise the Lord. When you're hurt, call on the Lord. Don't do it alone. Don't go through it alone. Amen. God knows and he understands.
Yes, he do.
He knows how we become attached to life.
us go through, but God is able to take us through anything. Am I right about it? Praise the Lord. Right now, praise the Lord, the nieces are getting ready to come and give us a solo, amen, to help us to continue to celebrate the life of our beloved sister, Elizabeth. God bless you. Come on, nieces, and give us a solo. God bless you.
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Praise the Lord.
How many know we still serve a great God?
Yes.
Hallelujah. We still serve a great God.
Yes.
How great is our God? Sing with me. How great is our God? And all see how great, how great. Is our God, sing with me, how great is our God, and oversee how great is our God. I said your name is above all names, and you are worthy of all praise. You are mighty, mighty, mighty. Lord, you're mighty, 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 mighty. I said your name is above all names. Lord, you're worthy of all praise. You are mighty, 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 mighty. Lord, you're mighty, 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 mighty. Sing how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And oh, sing how great is our God. Sing how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God, and oh, sing how great is our God. Your name is above all names, and you are worthy of all praise.
resurrection and life. Man, the dead, yet shall he live. That's what I like about it, praise the Lord. That's why he said we must be born again. He said, because praise the Lord, them that live shall never see death. Praise the Lord, you just pass on in the name of our Lord. So we thank God for it. Jesus said, praise the Lord. Praise God. He said, death where thy sting and grave where thy victory. We just want to thank God, amen, for the life of our beloved sister. Amen. Right now we're going to have the acknowledgement and the obituary. And after that we're going to have the reflections. The reflection, everyone just have at least 1 minute, please. 1 minute. To go forward with the service. But before reader come up and give acknowledgement and obituary, I'm going to give my reflection. I'm not going to ask anyone to take it, keep out your watch and be sure to do it 1 minute. Look over at my wife. She can do this right here, so that lets me know that time is up. But I remember with Sister Liz, I remember we took a cruise one time. And we took a cruise, we were having such a good time. You know, sometimes you're having a good time. You don't worry about whether you have the gift or not. You just step out and do it. And they had karaoke. You know, I didn't have the gift of singing, but I felt so good that I felt like if I did just sing, something would come out. and I got up there and began to sing one of the Temptation songs. And next thing you know, I had some backup singers. So when I got my backup singers, I really began to sing. I stopped looking at the words. and Sister Elizabeth and Sister Lenore had her, and then I had one. I forgot her name, but I guess she knows who it is because I guess she was like them. I would never back them up again. But we had such a good time, and when we finished, you know, Sister Elizabeth now, she's gonna tell you what's on her mind. You cry, you might well wipe away them tears. What's on her mind? As soon as we finished, she said, I thought you were singing. Everybody that preachers can sing, you know. I'm supposed to be a preacher. I'm not just saying, praise the Lord. But I will make a joyful noise. And at that time, praise the Lord, when she was back together, she said, I thought you were saying. But God really blessed me. And that's why we shall honor and thank God for moments. Amen. Because he didn't have to do it, but he did it. Praise the Lord. So we just want to thank God for that. Right now, we're going to have the acknowledgement and obituary, and then we're going to have reflection. Praise the Lord. Ask that everyone, praise the Lord, at least have 1 minute. God bless you.
Good afternoon. The family would like to thank everyone for all the cards, but we will be able just to choose a few to read at this time. But know that the family appreciate all the cards that were sent. The first letter is from Poplar Springs Christian Church. In the church resolution, whereas death has come to Mrs. Elizabeth Ann Meekins McEachin, a disciple of Poplar Springs Christian Church. For that reason, we submit this resolution expressing our love and condolences to John and the entire McEachin family. Elizabeth will be missed by her church, family, and all who knew her. Be it resolved that the pastors, deacons, disciples express our sincere sympathy to the McEachin family. We say to the family, please know that we are only a prayer away and encourage you to take comfort in knowing that God knows exactly what you are experiencing right now. Therefore, let the peace within comfort you at this time of sadness. Be it further resolved. Therefore, let not your heart be troubled. Believe in God and also in his Son, Jesus. May God continue to bless and keep you in his care today, tomorrow, and forever. May God continue to bless each of you. A life well lived. A life well lived is a legacy, of joy, pride, and pleasure. A loving and lasting memory our grateful hearts will treasure. Respectfully submitted, Charles W. Brooks, Pastor, Roy A. Clark, Assistant Pastor. Right now, when your loss is so fresh, it may be difficult for you to imagine that this pain will ever go away. But in time, the blessing of God's unfailing grace will soften the hurt that you're feeling and bring your heart the peace, comfort, and hope that it needs to heal. Until then, please remember, there's a circle of friends surrounding you who are embracing you and lifting you up in prayer. From your neighbors, Paulette Pulley, James Roberson, and Paul Rogers. Hope and prayers might ease your sorrow. So sorry, dear friend, for the pain that you bear and the loss that you're feeling right now. Please understand that deep in their hearts, friends want to help you somehow and want you to know that their hope and brighter days will be coming your way, and that time and the prayers of so many who care will lessen your sorrow each day. Betty Reeves and family. Okay, I'm reading the obituary. Celebration of life for Elizabeth Ann Meekins McEachin. Sunrise, September 17, 1951. Sunset, September 25th, 2008. Elizabeth Ann Meekins McEachin, the 10th child of 11, was born to the late Jesse and Gertrude Blue Meekins on September 17, 1951 in Dunn, North Carolina. Elizabeth was called to rest on September 25th, 2018. Her family later relocated to Garner, where she attended and graduated from Garner High School. Elizabeth loved going to church. She and her husband joined Poplar Springs Christian Church years earlier. Elizabeth was employed for many years by Exide and Marriott. Her last job was at Springmore Retirement, where she worked for more than 5 years until her health started failing. Elizabeth loved to watch TV, and she would go fishing occasionally with her husband, who she affectionately referred to as Baby Cakes. Her real passion was traveling with her family, and she especially loved their cruises. Elizabeth was preceded in death by 5 sisters: Olivia Meekins, Leola Hinton, Doreen Neal, Lisa McLean, and Carolyn Tozzi. 3 brothers, Roy, James, and Duke Meekins. Elizabeth leaves to cherish her precious memories her devoted husband of 47 years, John. 3 daughters, Jackie of Raleigh, North Carolina, Janet Whitley, Asheboro, North Carolina, Christine Whitley, New Haven, Connecticut, and 1 son, Tony Whitley, from Asheboro, North Carolina. 7 grandchildren, Ronisha and Tony Brown, Deshaun Cruder, Tyreek Cruder, Tony Whitley, Shakita Whitley, Autumn Whitley, Marquise Whitley, and 4 great-grandchildren. 1 sister, Kathleen Jeter and Melvin, 1 brother, Jesse Meekins Jr. and Clara, both of Raleigh, and a host of nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends. I'm free. Don't grieve for me, for now I'm free. Walking the path God laid for me. I took his hand when I heard him call. I turned my back and left it all. I could not stay another day to laugh, to love, to work, or play. Tasks left undone must stay that way. I found his peace at the close of day. If my pardon has left a void, then fill it with remembered joys. A friendship shared, a laugh, a kiss, oh yes, these things I too will miss. Be not burdened with times of sorrow. I wish you joy for your tomorrow. My life's been full, I've savored much. Good friends, good times, a loved one's touch. Perhaps my time seemed all too brief. Don't lengthen it with undue grief. Lift up your hearts and peace to thee. God wants me now, he set me free. God saw you were getting weary, so he did what was best. He came and stood beside you and whispered, come and rest. You said farewell to no one, not even said goodbye. You had gone before we knew it, and only God knew why. The family. The family of Elizabeth Ann Meekins McEachin is very grateful and extremely appreciative to our many friends for their acts of kindness, concern, support, and encouragement during this time, during our time of bereavement. We pray that God will richly bless each and every one of you, the family. Final arrangements entrusted to Lori's Funeral Home and Cremation Services, 1014 Garner Road, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27610. And again, the family appreciate all the prayers and concerns. Long, but the next person, if you all want to make your way up. Aunt Liz, I am one of many nieces, and her daughter, Jackie McEachin, Jackie Denise McEachin, isn't with us on today because she is in the hospital. But I grew up being 6 months older than Jackie, and so was in their home, Uncle Tommy and Aunt Liz's home, many, many times, and just enjoyed the family and the relationship, and just always heard laughter. They could say each other's names when I think about Uncle Tommy Elizabeth, and when she say that name drawn out, but I never really seen them upset. It was more funny than anything. And I just remember the family trips, the sisters with Aunt Liz, all of her sisters. She loved her sisters, and they did trips together, and they took their children. It was like a mother-daughter thing with us. We've traveled to Atlanta, Georgia, to St. Louis, Missouri. They took many cruises. I was thankful that I was able to go on one of the cruises. And so my Aunt Liz, I just remember her being full of life, laughter, never complained. She loved to work. And her children, her daughter Jackie and the grandchildren, she did everything for them. Her life, all that she did was for her husband, her daughter, and her grandchildren. And I just saw her work very, very hard up until the end. And she wanted to work, and it was hard for her not to. But I remember one other memory is of her taking care of our grandmother. And she took care of our grandmother so well. And everything I talk about Aunt Liz is giving credit to Uncle Tommy, because she could not, if she didn't have his support, she could not have done that. And so I remember just a little girl, this was so many years ago, but my grandmother started having dementia. And she kept grandma so clean. And my grandmother was always focused on my granddaddy, where was he? But during that time, I guess Aunt Liz just took so good care of her or whatever. She was just between Aunt Liz's house and Aunt Cat's house, because most of the time they would end up living in close proximity to one another. So Granddaddy came back and got his wife from Aunt Liz. When he came around, she wasn't talking about Bud. She wasn't even looking for him. But next thing we knew Granddaddy took his wife and brought her back home, and we had to care for her from every day instead of overnight. But Aunt Liz, she did that not only for her mother, but my mother. My mom had a certain standard, and she said I didn't clean things the way she wanted. She would get on the phone to Liz. Liz, come do this for my bathroom. And Aunt Liz would get in her car and come up there. So I know, it's just the little things. It's the little things that people I just have so fond memories. And she was a cheerleader. She saw that I wanted to go to school and she encouraged that, and she just showed me that she appreciated that, and she was just an encourager. So we may be a little sad now, but we're so much stronger for having her being a part of our lives. And I know I still have memories, and I know a lot of people may look around and not see Jackie, and I just wanted to, you know, us to know that if she could be here, she would be here. She's in the hospital again, and we just need to keep everyone in prayer.
Amen. Amen.
Greetings from my church, People's Community Baptist Church in Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm her first cousin. In fact, I literally grew up with the entire family. My mom and my dad and her mother, sisters and brothers. And so we used to come down every week. My dad was born and raised here. So we were in the car every weekend coming down here and visiting. First of all, his favorite niece was Letha, whom he named her. My dad did. So we knew them all very well. We were very, very close to them, and especially with Elizabeth. Elizabeth and I are about the same age, and she's always telling me, when you get married, Joe? When you get married? But she got married very early, which I said, very good. But she always asked me to get married, and I said, okay. I said, she's been married 47 years. Wow. I'm so impressed, because she was so diligent with her husband, her kids, very devoted young lady. And I always looked up at her and her marriage. So I was like, okay, I want to be like you one day. So I finally got married. She was happy, but the thing is, we all knew each other very well. We were very close to each other. And all of us, her mom had 11, my mom had 11. So we're all about the same age. And our other uncle, our other Uncle Tommy, he had 10. So we all came up about the same age at the same time. So we all kind of played together. I don't know if Uncle Tommy came down as much as we did, but we were down here every week, straight to Engert's house, right around the corner. So I remember all that and how she used to play. And she used to say, well, you know, you're not gonna, she would tease me. And I was like, why are you teasing me? She said, that's what we do. We just have fun like that. So she was very jovial, and she had a dry sense of humor sometimes. She would tell you something and she would laugh, and I was like, okay, I guess I need to laugh at that. But anyway, I will miss her. I will miss the entire family. In fact, I will miss all my cousins who we have saw just, are going to be with the Lord. But we praise and we, to the family, we will continue to pray, continue to, keep, that you be blessed through this entire bereavement, and that, we will always keep all of you in prayer. I'm really, kind of torn right now because, been down here so many times, I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? But, God knows He makes no mistakes. So we have to just continue to trust in Him. Continue to trust in Him, because we know that He makes the right decisions. And so, like I said, we will continue to pray for the entire family. We love you. I love my cousins, love them dearly, because I was down here every week, maybe every month. But, we know each other very well, and we're very close. But God be with you. I am touched. Amen. Thank you.
I want to thank y'all. I don't know, man. very close. I remember Granddaddy every weekend. Granddaddy would bring Liz and Curlin up to Raleigh on Cabarrus Street, and that's when the Lincoln Theater was there. And I was telling a friend, I said, I remember we used to go there every Saturday because Granddaddy gonna bring him up there. And when we go to the theater, everybody thought we were girlfriend and boyfriend. Now I got some remembrance of Liz. She was my favorite aunt. I always thought she was pretty. Used to go see King Kong. I can't forget that. King Kong and all them crazy movies. I love my auntie. Tommy, I remember when I first met Tommy, I fell in love with him. I said, right one for her, I guess. And we've been buddies ever since. You know, and he's still my buddy. We talk junk to each other, but that's my buddy. And if Lee did anything against him, I got mad. Because I know he was a good man. And my spirit don't lie to me. And I just want to say, man, I'm going to miss her. You know, I miss everybody that's going on. You know, I miss my little cousin, because we grew up together too. Miss my mom. But I just want to say I know one thing. Ain't no more pain. Because I'm in pain all the time now. But I know one day it all will be taken away. And I know she in a good place, and they up there probably celebrating right now. Celebrating having a good time. No more pain, no more tears, nothing but joy. That's what I read about. Thank God. I just thank him for the remembrance that I'm going to have of Liz and all the good time we had together when we were kids. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm usually better prepared than what I am today, but I do want to give thanks to my Aunt Liz for a lot of things that she did for me when I was growing up. I was the one that was in between the 10-year growth, and I always stayed out to my grandmother's house and my grandfather's house, and Liz and Carolyn was the one that was still at home, so I was their babies. And if you did something wrong, both of them would beat you. So sometimes I got beat for no reason. I thought I did anyway, but I probably needed it. But anyway, I was down through the years. I remember my Aunt Liz. I was in high school, and you know, sometimes you just don't want to go to school. You just want to get out of class. So I would call her up and say, Aunt Liz, I don't feel good, my stomach hurt. So she always would think it was that lady's thing. And she would say, you can come over. She worked at Exide, so I knew when she would be home, and I knew what time she would get home. And I would call her up, and she would get me out of school, and I'd go over there, and she would rub my belly. And I'd be laughing on the inside because nothing would be wrong with me. I just want to go to school. But anyway, as we got older and I grew up, we became closer and closer. And like, as my family saying, we was a really close family. We traveled together, just the sisters and the nieces, their daughters. We traveled all over. And then one day we started cruising. And what did we start cruising for? She loved it. Loved it. And she's always a joker. She was a flirter, as most of you guys but she always made you laugh.
Yes.
She had a beautiful heart, but don't get me wrong. Don't get on the bad side. She would tell you off. But other than that, I'm going to miss my Aunt Liz. Yes, I'm going to miss her dearly.
favorite. She was one of my favorites. Probably second favorite. One of her older sister, Doreen, which is one of her sister that passed a while back. She was my favorite. That was a childhood aunt love. When I got older, I think Liz would have been the one that I had my fun with, because she was a fun person. I just want to say I love Aunt Liz. I will never forget her. I would like to say to Tommy, if you need anything, just let me know. You know,
Okay, come over. I
you're
got it.
one of my favorite uncles. You're always smiling, and you know, just let me know if you need anything. And Nisha, if you need anything, just let me know. Call me. You know, because my mom is the one that, and it's pretty painful right now because Liz was also my mama baby. She petted Liz when she was coming up, and she told me this. And my Aunt Kat, I got back to me because my mom knew Liz was sick, but she thought Liz was sicker than she was, and she couldn't even breathe. But she come back, and from what I hear, to Liz and asked Liz, "Are you okay?" She was very concerned about Liz before she left here, and she loved her, and she loved all her brothers and sisters. So I just want to say, I love Aunt Liz, and everything's going to be okay. It's going to take time, but it will. It will be okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Yvonne, and everyone that knows me, Aunt Liz, Aunt Kat, Pastor Hinton, they were my mother and aunts from another mother. I was their niece, and I always called them Aunt Liz. I never deterred from calling them anything else. But I just want to leave with you all this thought. Liz was funny. And we would be in the shop at Charlotte's shop. Pastor Hinton